It is the 16th now, Friday. I'm going to be working a little bit more on the thumbnails for the calendar. I'm hoping to get them all, at least the ones that I want to do for the calendar, done. And then I think I'm going to do a little bit extra. That way I can pick and choose what's going to actually end up in the calendar itself and what can be used as more like prints and stickers and all that jazz. So I think I have 4 more left to do until I hit 12. And I know I have more than that many ideas because I have a whole list over here of ideas that I want to do, and I need to still brainstorm a couple of them in Milanote. I'm gonna do Medusa today and probably the unicorn because I did that unicorn piece I want to say like a month and a half ago, and I really like it, so I'm turning it into a sticker for the calendar. But I want to do another one, a follow-up one, I think with the same character, maybe not, maybe I'll do a different character in like a actual pinup pose. I really like the way how simple this one is with just like a plain old background, and she has all the detail, so I'm gonna do that with that. And then a Medusa one, which is just a body, and it's a Marilyn Monroe picture that I really enjoy, so. But I also need to go through and make another folder of the thumbnails. That way I have it all in one place too to look at. But I'm really, really liking Milanote so far. Let me show you. So I know I can screen capture this, but I don't really feel like setting it all up. But here's my homepage for Milanote. It's not really that grand, but I have here a little board to start off my my studio design, and then I have the calendar, my Silvertail script, and then just general writing stuff, mainly for roleplay. But with my pinup calendar, it's mostly ideas, and they're all just laid out like this with the name that I want, or like a general idea of what I want it to look like in the end, with different reference images that I want to use. So I have the sun and the moon right here with their poses that I really like. And then I got, the Minotaur, the fawns, Medusa, the unicorn. And this is where I just sort of brainstorm how I want it to look before I go over here and draw them. So you can see I just have one giant folder right here with, and I still have I have them each individually marked. That way I can just take the sketch into a larger format and work off it from there. But right here is so I can actually see them all together. But I also, over here, I also have a general color palette that I want to use on some of them, but I'm keeping a folder with all the final pieces, which right now I only have 2 in the sticker, and resources that I want to use for the actual printing of everything. And that is how I'm using Milanote for this project. I will show how I'm using Milanote for my comic book over on my Patreon. Hopefully sometime this month. I want to do a little bit more writing before I do that. And I want to try and make it to where you can't really see that much. I just lost all my words. Can't really see that much spoilers on it, just because I did a quick poll on Twitter and they don't really want spoilers, so I need to do that. I don't know how, but I'm going to figure it out. But yeah, there's how I'm looking at it. I'll post, once I do a little bit more work on this, I'll post like a full-blown PDF of it over on my Patreon for everybody to take a look at. This is literally just how my brain works, and I love Milanote. I love Milanote so much, and unfortunately I'm not large enough to be able to be sponsored by them, but one day I'll be sponsored by Milanote, and it'll be great because I love them. I love them so much. Also, you'll notice that on some of these I actually have images from other artists. Like this is one of my favorite watercolor artists, and I really wanted to do, because what I'm using this project for is exploration of different styles of art making. So like with this one, I did the, I want to say block printing, but it's not block printing, like the painting style that they did on their walls. I did that for Hades and Cerberus, which this piece is actually done. I just don't know how to mark that it's done. And I'm not quite sure what type of style I want to try for with the Sphinx. But with the moon and the sun, I'm going to go for more like the water goddess vibe. The Minotaur, I'm still not sure. And then Medusa, I'm not sure, but yeah, with the witch or the potion maker, I'm gonna try and go for this more painterly, watercolory vibe. It's gonna be sort of a mix because I'm still trying to explore my own way of art making, but this is just me playing around with other techniques as well. And she actually does her stuff traditionally, and I still want to do it digitally, so it's gonna look different no matter what I do, which is fine with me. It just means it basically gives me an excuse to mess around with brushes and stuff. So I gotta get to work now because now I'm procrastinating. Hi, good morning. It's now Saturday. Please ignore the hair because I just took a shower, but I had to think, as one does in the shower, about my studio, and I just need to get it out on video or something. So I'm also talking quietly because Joe's still asleep. So let me show you what I'm thinking. So I have this little turn doohickey thing that, while I love it, it is taking up some desk space because I will not have this or that. Those will be used for extra storage. So that's going to come on top of this, and it'll be somewhere in the living room area, depending on what kind of space we have. This is taking up space because I'm trying to minimize desk space because I want to use these two desks as eventual workspaces and get that large corner that connects them for my computer setup. And it's going to be a little squished because it is a little bit smaller than what my setup right now is like, but this is going to be probably behind this, and I want to eventually get this on like a little arm, but that's going to be there, and these will be used as workspaces. Hi Peter. This is staying, and I'm going to try and make a new unit for this because I do want to expand my marker collection. And I want to sort them out by color, sort of like what Bailey has. So, sorry plant. So this unit is going to go, or we're probably going to scrap it for parts because it's a very good unit. But I want it to sort of come in and come up a little bit so that I can use and make like several different cubbies for colors. I need to work on that and plan it all out. But that's basically what that is going to be. IKEA makes this for a reason. So I have these already. I want to get the ones that pull out so that I can store more watercolors because right now they're in there. And what I want to do is I'm also creating another unit that will hold these, like large sheets. So I'm thinking it's going to be about this size, a little bit bigger, so I can hold all my large pads of paper, my loose paper. I don't know where this is going to go yet, but I can also fit I'm thinking like other smaller loose pieces of paper in here, and you know, like other crafting materials as well, because I'm also switching up this for the unit that has the phyllo. So it's going to have basically these two drawers, which I already use for, well, right now it's for packing tape, and then up here is for my office supplies. So this isn't going to change very much, but this is going to change a lot, and they're basically empty. Like, it just has a few things in there. This one's empty, and this one's empty. So that is a general rundown. Also, this is gonna go, and I'm gonna get the little shelves instead. I might end up getting another actual pegboard, but we will see when I start planning out fully and can actually see what sort of materials I'll be moving it with, because I'm still halfway through decluttering everything. That's what's going through my brain right now. Anyway, coffee just started, so I'm going to sit down. I have most of the channels that I follow on YouTube either upload on Friday or Saturday, so I have a ton of videos to watch now, which is great. I'm gonna watch those, and I get my first shot of the COVID vaccine today. So, there's that. Good morning. It is the 18th now, Sunday. I'm sorry about the jumpingness of this vlog. There's a bug on the window. Yeah, you gonna get the bug. It's outside, so I'm not freaking out. He's freaking out though. I have today to declutter my kitchen a little bit, but I forgot just how sore one's arm gets when they get a shot. So that's not happening. I think what I'll do is work on the calendar project a little bit more. Just because I got it in my left arm instead of my right, and my left arm I use mostly for tapping out the Control Z, like the keys and everything for stuff. So I'm gonna do that instead because I can't lift my arm above that before it gets too much. And my body's response to pain is to make me nauseous. So it happens when I have a migraine. So, and it's happening now. It's not as bad as it was last night because I've gotten used to it a little bit, but it's still there. So yeah, I think we'll do a little bit of cleaning today too, just because the apartment needs a bit of a pickup. But we'll see how I feel tomorrow and then do to clean, because I really want to get the declutter done. That way next month I can just shove everything to a box. But yeah, not much interesting has happened this week. It's just been me going to work and then coming home and then working on stuff. Hi, baby. Yeah, I have some YouTube videos to catch up on, so I'm going to do that while I'm drinking my coffee very, very slowly. Tinkerbell. Look at the cute Tinkerbell. She's being so cute today. Get your mom. You're so cute. You're so cute. She opened it up on her own twice. We're getting somewhere. There's wet food on that side and dry on this side, so I think that's helping. And she has treats stashed in her... Yeah, there you go. Good girl, Tinkerbell. Here's an update for you. I feel like Dookie. So we ordered some food. I got fried rice with tons of egg in it and wonton soup, and he got the yellow Thai curry, very spicy. And then we also tried a sweet rice with coconut milk, I believe, like a sweet sticky rice. That was pretty good. He ate most of it though, because I have this thing with textures. And we got the Vietnamese spring rolls. Those are really good. I will be ordering those again once my stomach lets me eat more than just rice and wonton soup. I had to force that down, but that was good. But yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm just gonna play Stardew Valley and eat my food. Even Stardew Valley is making me a little sick, but I want to play something. I don't want to just not do anything all day.
Wheelchair, yeah. So he said that he left around 12:50 to borrow that wheelchair, which what is a wheelchair? And then that's how you hold the wheelchair. They like asked her about it, and she said that he usually stood if he was leaning up against something. He would put one foot up against. Kind of like them standing behind Daniel. Yeah. Now the police also asked the family up.
Good morning. It is the next day, whatever the date is. I don't quite know. It's okay, Tinkerbell. You can eat your food. I'm on the floor to make sure that Tinkerbell eats her food. And my hair is up. That's why it looks like I'm bald right now. It's okay. You can go eat your food. It's okay. We just got back from our walk, and I'm going to quickly get set up for a stream and change, because currently I'm wearing jeans and it's not a jean type day. I need my leggings. We need some leggings today, and I need to load up the few dishes that are in the sink into the dishwasher. I won't start it because it's not going to be full, so at least that's the thing. Ooh. Guess the cat got me in the middle of the night. But yeah, I'm going to stream for a little bit while I line the potion maker. And then later today, I'm going to look up a couple more apartments in Loveland. We have one apartment complex in there that we're really considering, but we just want to see if there's any more that we need to think about, because this is the week that we need to send out applications for those. Good girl. So yeah, that's basically all I'm doing today is lining and then looking at more apartments. And then tonight, me and Joe will have a discussion about all of them and figure out which ones we want to send applications to, and hopefully we can get that process started. Because better early than late, because currently there's not very many openings on the one that we're looking at. So we need to send an application to let them know that we're interested. And so hopefully we'll be able to get an apartment there sometime in July, early August is what we're thinking. Yes. I think that is all I needed to say. I'm out of breath because I just came up the stairs. Also, I'm feeling a lot better and I am starving, so I might be eating a little early today. My appetite did come back at about 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday, so I did eat a good dinner. But most of the day yesterday I spent just watching movies. After I did my little swatches, I ended up watching movies for the rest of the day. So, oh well. I feel a lot better today. I feel more productive, and I have today and tomorrow off, so I can get stuff done. Anyway, I'm going to go change and do the dishes real fast and make my food and set up for the stream. Alright, the stream is now over. I only was able to do about 2 hours, just because there's a lot to line. And I don't think I'm actually done. I want to add more items over here. I just don't know what yet, but most of the lining is finally done. I was able to do quite a bit of her tattoos, and I'm very happy with how her tattoos came out. So I am taking a break right now. I'm going to, yes, save that. I'm watching a random stream right now, and I'm going to do a little bit more research on the area that we want to move to, see if I can find at least a couple more apartments within our price range and with what amenities we need, just because right now there's only one and I want to see if there's any more. So I'm going to take the next few hours to do that, and then Joe and I will talk about them tonight. I hate looking for apartments, or really anything, honestly. I hate it so much, because we have a budget that we have to stick to if we want to do a 2-bedroom that we know we can do, no problem, but it gets us these weird places. And this one looks really good, but it is a basement apartment, so it's attached to a house. It has shared laundry facilities with the tenants of the house. And the kitchen looks great. But for some reason, there's a random red spot.
In a minute and let's have a read.
And another apartment I saw, it had green tubs. There were green tubs. Like, I get it. Renovating is expensive sometimes. But green tubs were in the 40s and 50s. We're at 2000s now. Like 2020s now. You can update. At least give me a white tub or something, because I found one other apartment. I've been looking for at least an hour. I want to say more, but I found one other apartment. So we have 2 to look at now, and I want to have at least 3. So I'm looking. And I found a maybe. So technically I'm at 3, but this maybe is a very hard, like, maybe. So these other 2 apartments are actually like, okay, I could live here. Because I'm also being very picky. Because I've lived in an apartment that I was absolutely miserable in, and I will not be doing that again. Thank you. I can find an apartment. I know this makes me sound so picky, but I can't do it. I love this apartment. If I could take this apartment and move it to Colorado and make it a 2-bedroom, I would. Because I love this apartment. This apartment's perfect. But just gotta get back to looking. And also I have to, Colorado has different weather than we do, like severely different weather than we do here in Texas. So I need to keep in mind that when I'm looking. But it's just, guys, what is this? What is this? Why? I don't understand. Alright, so it is sometime later. It's about 5:30 right now, and I didn't end up finding any more apartments. I think I went on like 5 different apartment searching websites, and the same ones just kept popping up. So we have those 3, the 2 which are really, really good ones, and then the other one which is like a meh one. But I am getting sleepy, and I think I'm gonna go take a nap. I shouldn't, because it's 5:30 and I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. But a nap sounds really good right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and also end out this vlog, which I know it's been a little jumpy and everything, but when you don't feel well, you don't feel well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.